Well, this is a great pleasure to talk about my friend Joanne, whom I met after I had already earned my PhD, and I had come to be very fond of. She became a very close friend over many years. But my first acquaintance with her was through her work. She had an article in one of the volumes of Encyclopedia, almost review, called The Sea, about air-sea interaction. And I read this as I was writing my thesis to do with air-sea type interactions. And I felt the woman's voice. I felt a kindred spirit. I recognized that she was saying things in a way that spoke to me. And so I referenced it in my thesis, and I had a husband and a young child. And by the time I finished my thesis, I took time and wrote a fan letter to her to tell her how much that had meant to me. And she was the kind of person who would respond. She wrote me back. And maybe I told a little bit about myself because she sent me a copy of this article that she wrote about some of her own trials as a wife and mother, with divorce behind her and all that. And it was kind of a warning. I was doing well, I'm happily married, but maybe it was a very wise warning that told me not to risk anything and to be thoughtful about how you treat one another in the marriage and with the children. And so I'm forever grateful to Joanne. I might have done fine without that, but you never know for sure. And so that was the beginning of our acquaintance. And within a very short time, I was put on a committee for interaction of sea and air of the American Meteorological Society. And I suspect that Joanne decided that that would be good to bring me into the community. And so that was one of the guardian angel actions on her part.